You know, because you've clicked on this question, I'm convinced you're serious about doing something about this. Because let me tell you, if conflict is escalating in your home, you want to try to pull that down and stop that before it reaches unhealthy levels. Well, how do you do that? Let me give you one thing that can be very, very helpful that I've done, and my wife and I have used this for years, and I've taught it to couples, and let me teach it to you right now. Is I usually, when I sit down with, for example, with a couple, is I'll draw 3 boxes. Now, in the bottom box, I'll write the word issue. Now, who doesn't have issues? I mean, my wife and I have tons of issues. We don't discipline kids the same way. I'm more of a spender. She's more of a saver. I'm a night person. She's a morning person. So there's lots of issues. But pick any one. Let's say in our case it's save, spend, save, spend, save, spend. That's an issue, right? Well, if you're not careful, you can move up to level 2. And that is where you begin to attack the person. So let's say it's, again, save, spend. That's our issue. Now we move up to level 2 and we start attacking the person. Okay? And that's where we start things like, well, why are you being such a skinflint? Well, why don't you be a better steward with our money? Well, why don't you? And now we're attacking each other and we've gotten off of the what? The issue. And guess who comes into my office? People that move up to level 3. See, level 3 is the word relationship. And that is, in other words, boy, if these are the kinds of issues we have, and if you're this kind of person, then what in the world am I doing in this relationship? And then if you begin saying that to yourself long enough, either verbally or at least in your mind, then all of a sudden every level 1 issue, squeezing the toothpaste tube, for example, becomes grounds for walking right out of the relationship. So the key is to keep issues at the issue level. And whenever we'd get up to level 2, my wife and I had an agreement that we'd say, you know what, sweetheart, we're at level 2. And instantly, without having to, go into details, we know, you know what, we're not dealing with issues. We're attacking the person. And we don't want to go there, because from there it moves up to level 3 and even worse things from beyond that. So keep that in mind. One good de-escalation tool is to make the commitment to keep issues at the issue level.